Yo here and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to do Road to Top 20 Season 10 Episode 1 Part 2. The last time we ended up at 779.85. Apparently that's rank. That should be rank like 44 or something at that time. But oh, we actually are going to check it here. 770. Yeah, rank 44. Rank 45. Rank 42 actually. Yeah. Let's get into the next battle. Let's see where we get in this footage. Like always, guys, if you're interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. Anyway, for this battle, again, Metagross, huge threat to my team. So we gotta find out what Metagross that we are dealing with. I will probably lead with Ditto again in case he goes for a Metagross lead, because it's so strong for just my team. But let's see. Because if he leads with anything else, I still get to see what set they are running. For example, this Rotom. I get to see the Rotom set. And now I know if he has Pain Split or not, and he doesn't have Pain Split, so that's good to know. And it's not Choice Scarf. I don't know if he goes into Garchomp here. I might still go for the Volt Switch because I can just pivot into Gliscor if Garchomp comes in. And activate my Orb basically. If he goes Blissey, that'll be good positioning for me as well. It's really ballsy of me to click Hydro Pump in this case. Because he might go for the slow U-turn himself. For the slow Volt Switch himself. If he... I think he's either staying in or he goes into Garchomp, and he does go Garchomp. I was looking how high I was up there. I get the Volt Switch damage up. There's no way I go Gliscor after finding out that he has Will-O-Wisp. I go into my Ferrothorn, as he indeed Volt Switches himself. Well, only depending on the Breloom set, Breloom can threaten me and Metagross, of course. But if he goes Metagross, he either has Hammer Arm or he has Hidden Power of Fire. And he does decide to bring in the Metagross. I might even Leech Seed here. Because I cannot avoid him damaging me and I don't know what he's going to click. Oh, I just went straight for the Stealth Rock. Heck. Okay, at least we know his Hidden Power of Fire now. So in this sense, I think... I don't know if he clicks Psychic here. I think I still go Mienshao here, but I might be wrong. I want to stay into Hidden Power of Fire, obviously. And he does click Hidden Power of Fire again, so that works out for me. I might even knock him off here, because I know I can live Psychic. And he might even click Stealth Rock himself. Guys, the Hidden Power of Fire set is usually Stealth Rock Metagross. But he does indeed Stealth Rock. I don't know if I close combat there, because I will still be at -1 with Dev. But on the other hand, if I get the close combat damage up on this, that would be really helpful. And I can still be Wish Teleport Blissey. So I wonder what I'll do. Because I either need to kill this, or I need to get him in Earthquake range of my Gliscor, which can definitely win this game if that happens. But I opted to go for the U-turn, and here I figured, okay, he might go for the Psychic, so if I go into Metagross now, since he's able to switch up attacks, he has no reason not to go for Psychic. Taking Hidden Power of Fire, that would be strange. Yeah. Because if I go Metagross, he can just swap to Hidden Power of Fire, right? I think here... I'm either going for the Hidden Power of Fire or I go into Mienshao. I might actually pivot into Mienshao here. In case he goes into Blissey, and that would give me a good position. But he decided to go into Rotom. I wonder if I just close combat this guy. since we didn't see yeah, since we didn't see Pain Split on this guy. He does go for Will-O-Wisp, and I might even just go for knockoff here. Because all I need to do now is damage Metagross a bit, then I'll win with my Gliscor. He Volt switches out, but Rotom now stays low. He comes back in on rocks. So that's going to be helpful. And we got a bit of chip on Metagross. Ideally, I can get up spikes with Ferrothorn, because that's going to do more damage to him. But I wanted Stealth Rock so I can damage the Golbat too. And he decides to go Metagross there. Wonder, do I just close combat here again? Yeah, I just go for the chip here. And if he overpredicts, I even get another hit off. I still have my item. But he does indeed click Psychic. But if I force him out, he might be in range of Earthquake. Probably not in range right now. I can calc it real quick, but he shouldn't be. I assume he's like max speed, max special attack. Because I'm pretty sure I was skulking here if I would knock him out. If I go Gliscor, then I know I knock him out. Well, actually, I do knock him out. But that's if he's running max speed, though. If he's maybe I was skulking max HP, and it might be a roll. See what I do. Because on the other hand, I know my Gliscor doesn't die to Icy Wind. I think I go Gliscor here anyway. Rotom is going to die to Facade. And I set up on Golbat. So most of the conditions are already met. I'm pretty sure I go Gliscor here. Mienshao did an awesome job. Yeah, I do go Gliscor. Mienshao weakened the Rotom all the way. And look how low he got Metagross. So Mienshao definitely put in a lot of work. And basically enabling my Gliscor to win this game now. I do go for Earthquake. I am faster. I do knock him out. And I do get the Poison Orb activated on this turn, which is important as well. He decides to go Rotom, which was strange to me. Unless he was faster than me. But I just Facade there and he wasn't, so I basically get a free kill on this as well. Maybe he thought he was faster than me. But Rotom is gone. Now Blissey comes in, and yeah, I can easily set up on Blissey. Even if it's Ice Beam, he cannot freeze me. I don't die to Ice Beam from here. And my opponent decided to forfeit, so yeah. Basically, the conditions met for that game. Is at that point, everything that could kill Gliscor is gone. You know, if it's Life Orb Bloom with Bullet Seed, then he could kill me. That win put us in 781.63 rating. And I think it's top 40, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I check the leaderboard there. $781.43. Oh, that's barely. So rank. Yeah, so rank 41, 1 point up. So gotta win the next game to be in the top 40. And yeah, I got to play against Hyper Offense against this team. It's most likely lead Scar. In that game, I'm probably leading with either Gliscor or Ditto. Yeah, for this game, my Ditto is definitely gonna be good. Weavile can be good as well, and he doesn't lead off with the Farmery. And I don't really have to fear clicking Flamethrower. Oh, I actually went Ditto. I guess I wanted Rocks up in this game. I went for Spikes. I know. I go for Spikes because if he does taunt me for some reason, I at least get up the Spikes. If I click Stealth Rock and he doesn't taunt me, then I cannot set up on other Stealth Rock. But at least now I get Spikes up. which can be helpful, and now I go wheezing. The Stealth Rock sure are nice, but my Ferrothorn will wall this Gyarados regardless. And now I can just click Flamethrower, but Spike's just gonna pressure all his 4 other grounded Pokemon. He does taunt me, which is amazing. Because that means he only gets Stealth Rock plus Spike instead of Stealth Rock plus 2 Spikes. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to deal with Toxic Spikes. And now I Flamethrower again, as he most likely goes for Spikes. But at least I got a Spike up myself. And still in this situation, my Ferrothorn can still take on the Gyarados. And Spikes doesn't affect my Gliscor. My opponent decides to go Chandelure. Ability is suppressed. And I go to Mienshao. And it's Flame Body. Maybe I didn't figure out that he was... Maybe at the time I still thought he was Flash Fire. But I should take more notice to these kind of things. He Flamethrower, I should easily live. And I went for a Rock Slide. And he doesn't knock me out. I get off my Rock Slide damage, which is cool. Here I was like, do I keep Mienshao? Mienshao's not gonna do anything with this kind of HP, even if I get it back in, so I should probably sack Mienshao. I already got the Rock Slide damage up on Chandelure. Because that way I get a free switch into Ditto and can click Shadow Ball. Hopefully I do sack Mienshao here. Because even if I get the Regenerator off now, he's still gonna die to Mach Punch, he's still gonna die to Leaf Storm, he's still gonna die to Earthquake, and he's still gonna die to Waterfall. So I should sack Mienshao now. Maybe I was checking the battle tab to see if the Chandelure was Flash Fire. Because if he is Flash Fire, then going Ditto is obviously free. Oh my god, I did make the Ditto play. Oh, I'm so bad. Such a bad mistake by me. But maybe at the time I didn't pay much attention there. But it's not the biggest deal. I can still Shadow Ball here. I still live another Flamethrower. It just sucks. Because Mienshao is not going to do anything against those Pokemon anyway. And I could have had more HP on my Ditto. But I think we're still fine. Because he still has to bring in something. And I can retaliate against it. I still have 2 more Pokemon left as well. So I have 2 more extra sets. And to kill me, he needs to... I'm still Choice Scarfed as well. He does bring in the shiny Garchomp. Now, do I just Shadow Ball this? I do. Get the chip off and see what he does. Is he gonna lock himself into an attack? Like, is he Life Orb? He does go for the Dragon Claw and get the Flame Body off on this guy. Yeah, am I going Ferrothorn here? Getting up Stealth Rock as well? Not sure what I will do. Because he's burnt and he showed Dragon Claw. He's not Life Orb, so it would be... He will most likely not be a Fire type attack. Or not Flamethrower or Fire Blast. But I do need Ferrothorn against Gyarados. So if I go Gliscor, it still invites in Gyarados. But if I can get Stealth Rock up on this turn, that can be very useful. I don't really want to go Weavile, because I want to bring in Weavile once his Superior is in. But then I wonder, what am I gonna do? Going Gliscor? That invites in the Gyarados? What are we doing? Just regular Facade here. Okay. Don't really need Gliscor this much in this game. Okay, his Garchomp is not a threat anyway. But I guess I just wanted to activate the Orb. Yeah, because like I said, I can go Ferrothorn, but if for some reason he does run that Fire Blast or something and he's not choiced, or Flamethrower, I just take a shit ton of damage. do Facade. I think he dies to Burn. Like I said, it's not the biggest deal. I still have 2 extra Pokemon over him. So I can still sack a Pokemon. Do whatever he does. The way Gliscor and Superior cannot sweep me straight away. And he does go into the Gyarados. And like I said, I do have that Parathorn. So I switch first, so he's most likely staying in. There's no way I'm faster than Gyarados. And he Dragon Dances up. And I wonder if I just Stealth Rock here. Wouldn't be able to touch me much. Yeah, we do Stealth Rock. He does Ice Fang there. Doesn't do much damage. And I think Stealth Rock is also enough. I would probably go for Power Whip over Leech Seeding, but maybe I click Leech Seed. Because Power Whip also hits Superior if he wants to switch it in. I do connect this Power Whip as well. Some nice, beautiful chip. I might go for Spikes here. I just Power Whip again. I guess if I hit the next Power Whip... Oh, never mind, I kill him here. It's like, oh, he avoided the attack. Okay. I wonder if I Spike on this. Yeah. I still have Wheezing as well. And if he attacks me, eventually he gets into Ice Shard range, but now I shouldn't Spike. I got that extra Spike. If anything, I Leech. I can Spike up again. But maybe I just Power Whip and get him into Stealth Rock range or an Ice Shard range. The extra Spike is not necessary, that's why... I just need to make sure I don't die to the Gyarados due to a flinch or a freeze. But if he kept attacking me, he would be in Ice Shard range as well. Now Ferrothorn is left. Opponent goes Superior. But I still have Weavile in the back. But I think there's no way I go straight Weavile. I have Weavile in the back. Wonder what I do. Do I go I think I go Gliscor because if he does use Substitute, he cannot kill me. I can break his sub. And he goes for Hidden Power of Fire, which works out amazingly because now he should be living a Leaf Storm. So I can get a Facade up. But if he did Substitute there, I could break the sub. And then knock him out with Weavile. Basically, he cannot be behind the sub when I have Gliscor. If I stayed in with Power Whip, he could have been behind the sub. Same if I sack Mienshao, he could have been behind the sub. I just Facade. I think he didn't Leaf Storm me. I don't have Ditto, so... Basically, the only mistake I made was not sacking Mienshao. Because look at what did Mienshao do here? Nothing, right? It was better off just sacking Mienshao there. But now I can just go Weavile and click Icicle Spear. I still have enough HP to live Stealth Rock with Spark, so I can use Ice Shard next. Don't knock if he switches out to Conkeldurr, for example here. It's gonna be into Spikes and Stealth Rock. But this is like the perfect position as well, because I get the Icicle Spear off. Get 5 beautiful hits. I can go Wheezing, and I don't have to fear, because Superior cannot get any Leaf Storm boosts against me. And even if he does double there, he's gonna die to Spikes plus Stealth Rock, this Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr dies, and all he has left is going to be the Superior, which I can just Flamethrower. Like I said, he cannot get a Leaf Storm boost against me. He can try to Glare me, of course. But it will be unlikely that he's gonna win this matchup. And yeah, my opponent did decide to forfeit there. So we won that game. And let's see where it puts us. Puts us at 783.9. 09. That's definitely top 40. Ranked 38, I guess. Yeah, ranked 38. Okay, let's see what we have next in our list. Uox King, this crazy rain team. I mean, can be interesting, I guess. But I'm not gonna. Let's see. How does this battle start off? Let's see if I can find out how this battle starts off. I led up with Wheezing and I think he led up with Hex. Yeah, okay. And I might just click Toxic turn 1. And catch Pelipper. I think that's how this matchup goes. Or maybe I catch Hydreigon. Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to stay into Flamethrower. So he went Hydreigon, I go Mienshao. Get a free U-turn, okay. So I win this game early. Not win, but I go Mienshao, a U-turn. Okay, Gliscor does some shit. To this, he reveals superpower. I get up Stealth Rock. I think I killed Gliscor with Sad as well. And it was Hurricane. And I was at +2 at that time, so I think I used Gliscor to set up on Chandelure. And then I 2-hit KO'd Pelipper. Okay. And I decide to 1v1 the Ferrothorn, which takes a while. And yeah, okay. Not really an interesting game. And now we have this game. Might as well watch this one. 83.66. Okay. I don't want to highlight those lower ranked peoples when I beat them. Usually not that interesting. But here, quite a bulky team with Mandibuzz, Sporrigan, and Rotom. Quite balanced. But he has no fighting type resist on his team. And I have a Mienshao with close combat, so he can definitely put in some work, especially if I combine it with knockoff. I might even lead up with Mienshao in this game. But maybe I'll lead up with Ditto, because if he leads Rotom, I get a free Volt Switch because he doesn't have a ground type on his team. And then I'd rather utilize that one and find out if his own Rotom is Choice Scarfed as well, in case he runs Trick on it. So I think leading Mienshao can be really good as well in this game, especially if you're Fake Out. But because he doesn't have that ground type on his team and no electric immunity, leading Ditto in case he goes Rotom, which can be a very possible lead on his side, can be really helpful. And if he leads anything else, I still get to see the moveset, so I don't lose anything from leading Ditto here. But if he does lead Scizor or Rotom, I get a free Volt Switch or U-turn off. Into some Rocky Helmet damage on Scizor. And he does indeed lead with the Rotom. I lead Ditto, and now we get to see what moveset my opponent is running. And there's no Trick, there's Will-O-Wisp, so that means there's no Pain Split. Meaning that the more I damage this, the easier it becomes for my Gliscor to beat this. I was thinking about Will-O-Wisping, but if he Will-O-Wisps me back, my Ditto becomes burnt, and that can be annoying when I copy the Scizor. Always checking if I'm on the top list of the spectating board. But I Volt Switch here, which means some beautiful damage, and we get to see if he's Bolt or Calm. That one is difficult to say, but I think it might be Bolt. I think that might be Calm Rotom, like Spadef Rotom. I felt like it should have done way more, a bit more. But yeah, here I was figuring, what am I bringing in? Because am I going Mienshao here? he did reveal Will-O-Wisp. Because there's no way I go Gliscor. I think Ferrothorn is overall the safest play. Because I can get up Stealth Rock if he does Will-O-Wisp. And because my close combat is so strong for his team, I didn't want my Mienshao getting burnt. And he does indeed go for the Will-O-Wisp. Fortunately enough, he misses. Also, his team doesn't have anything to switch in on Leech Seed. So that's really helpful too. And yeah, here I just decide to Stealth Rock. We saw that Rotom had the Defog. So if Mandibuzz doesn't have Defog, it becomes free every time. And he does Will-O-Wisp me again. And I think I just Leechy there. It's pretty free if he switches. And I have Rocks up now, so that really helps a lot in combating this guy. I just Power Whipped. Oh, because of the Defog, I Power Whipped, okay. Because if he switches out, then I keep up Rocks. That was the thought process. I do get the Power Whip off. And I get a crit. And that's definitely calm Rotom. Because if he was Bolt, I would have done way less. Because of the burn, even with the crit. And now I just Stealth Rock again as he's forced to switch out. And look at how low Rotom is. He doesn't have Pain Split. So if he comes in on Gliscor, then Gliscor doesn't even need a Swords Dance to knock him out. And yeah, he might bring in the Conkeldurr, but he doesn't have any hazards to support him. Meaning that if I do switch, I don't get punished. He can only double out. The only double he can really make is go back into Rotom if I bring in Weezing. Because the other ones don't really beat me. 1v1. Like I can click Toxic on Porygon if I really want to. And I guess Mandibuzz can taunt me. Mandibuzz cannot do much to damage me back either. Yeah, my opponent really has to think a long time to bring about what to bring in because he knows Stealth Rock is coming. And he actually goes into Scizor. As I get on my Rocks. Did I make a big brain player anticipating U-turn? There's no ad. I can just go Gliscor here. I can even go Weezing. Maybe I go Weezing directly in case this is Swords Dance actually. I can always Pain Split and there's no Stealth Rock or Spikes I need to worry about. Yeah, he does Swords Dance. So I just Flamethrower without thinking here. And this is the guy that doubled. So here I was like, oh fuck, it's Okaberry. And it's +4. And then I think I was laughing my ass off there. Because it wasn't Okaberry and he just died. I was really laughing my ass off there. First I was like, wait, he Swords Dance. Oh no, he's Okaberry is what I was thinking. But no, he just died. But that was like perfect. So the Scizor dead. Well, I still have my full HP Weezing and then I thought, okay, this game is pretty much over. Because the thing I was worrying about is my Weezing might not be able to take both Scizor and Conkeldurr and a Tyranitar. Well, yeah. My opponent decided to Hydro here. I think I just Leechy there. And I can Power Whip here, but if I Power Whip on Defog, I don't keep up Rocks. If I Leech Seed, I can just click Stealth Rock next turn. Exactly. Because yeah, if I Power Whip there, I would kill him, but it would be really difficult for me to get up Rocks versus a Mandibuzz or Tyranitar or Conkeldurr. I really have to do it versus Porygon. But now with the Leech Seed up, I still damage this guy. And I can still get up my Rocks. And he has to come in. He has to come in on Rocks again. But me keeping up the Rocks is really nice against the Mandibuzz. He does end up full switching out. But like I said, I keep up Rocks. Gliscor looking good. Mandibuzz definitely annoying though. My opponent actually decided to bring in the Tyranitar here. Not sure what I bring in on T-Tar. Am I bringing in Mienshao? He could be running Superpower here. And Mienshao is gonna die to Bandit Superpower. So I wonder, what are we bringing in? Is it to be? It is Mienshao? Guess offensively, Mienshao is really... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I think Mienshao is better than Gliscor in this game. And he does go for Stone Edge, which is not choice banded here. I was thinking, what might this be? So I just roost there, because Ice Punch or Ice Beam doesn't kill me. And he does reveal the Ice Punch. Just kept roosting here. Basically till he... I was trying to look for an opportunity to do something, and he does Stone Edge me. But he crits me, unfortunately. Had he not crit me, I could have lived Ice Punch. Could have lived Ice Punch from here. So I just pivoted into Mienshao, because either Ice Punch or Stone Edge is fine. He's not choice banded. So I can still get a free attack up with Shao. And he makes the crazy pursuit play there. So it worked out really well for him. But now that I have rocks up, I'm in the perfect position, and I think I just U-turn. Because if he goes Mandibuzz, I can go into Weava and click Icicle Spear. And he decides to set Groudon, which is fine. So he doesn't get the debug, and I can still use Spikes versus the Porygon. And worst case scenario, I can just stay in with Ferrothorn against the Garchomp. Against the Tyranitar, right? I go Gliscor to get the Poison Heal recovery. My opponent decides to go Porygon. And he ended up being Poison Heal. I can just roost there once, because Ice Beam is not gonna do much after my roost. Especially with the Poison Heal recovery. Let's see how much this does. Because he's not download. He wasn't download, so he doesn't get the special attack boost. But he actually opted to go for Trick Room. And it makes sense because it's a slow team. So I decided to bring him a Ferrothorn here. Oh, I actually went Mienshao, which is actually better. And I think some shenanigans happened. I don't remember, but here... Oh, I actually forfeit. Because yeah, my Mienshao is in a perfect position here. I have Stealth Rock up. And I can even stack Spikes against the guy. And yeah, that brought us to 785.28. Let's see, 785.28. Do I show the leaderboard? 785.28. That's rank 34. Rank 34 is where we ended, so in the top 35. Road to top 20, episode 1, part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next is going to be... What should we do? Part 3? Let's call it part 3, right? Or we call it episode 2. Let's call it episode 2. Just looks better on the YouTube, right? So, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay updated on my daily uploads and when my videos are going live for you. Make sure to hit that notification bell as well. And leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And if you are interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's our PokePaste plus team building video on this team. And you can also join our Discord server if you'd like to discuss this game or Pokemon in general. We all love the Pokemon discussion there. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out and have a wonderful day.